Hello and welcome back to another episode of Craftblock SMP. Yeah, that room's full of sponges, what of it? Anyway, last time we got netherite armor, put Felipe in his place, kind of, and got this off camera because that dungeon sucked. I don't remember if I put the boss fight in the episode. Probably not, because I forgot. Shut up, man. We fought it 3 times, got 3 of these, and it comes with a lot of sponges, called electrified sponges. And with the changes in 1.16, you can now instant mine sponges with a diamond toe with efficiency 4, I'm pretty sure. But this has efficiency 5, so that's no problem. And we can put that with the rest of our sponges. As I said earlier, all of our equipment has been upgraded to netherite. And for today, I actually want to do a bit more with the Nether update. See, I am in need of villagers because I want to buy their golden carrots and, get into that trading because it's quite OP. But in order to do that, we need to actually have a place to breed and house them, which is what we're going to be building today. I'm not sure exactly where, but I do have a build palette, but nothing concrete built in a creative world just yet. I want to use Blackstone and Warped Wood, I think it's called. It's the blue netherwood that was just added, but the problem is my Blackstone supply is quite low, but it can be mined instantly with efficiency 5, so I'm going to have to move my beacon from the bakery, where it currently is, over to our nether mine to gather up more of that. Oh, would you look at this? There's a guy just picking up all the bows. I came here to get the beacon, and I just came down to check over here. My hostile mob sounds are off, by the way. I can turn them back on. Oh, and he's like equipping a bunch of different armor. I guess he can't make up his mind. Oh, and that is not a good sign. Is the system backed up? Not entirely. I guess it's just the actual collection system. And I break it. Let's see. There we go. Ooh, yeah. That's gonna be a problem. Uh, oh, look at all those trading gems. So that's where they've been hanging out. Yeah, this is actually quite a big problem. I'm not sure how to fix that, because hoppers can only go so fast. I mean, we can speed this up, so it fires faster, but then the hoppers are going to have a hard time keeping up there. So I guess it just moves the problem from here to up there. I don't know how we're going to fix that, but Max is renovating this, supposedly, so that's a problem for him, I guess. 2 days later, and a lot has happened. I've gathered a bunch of blackstone. We've got a new pet, Mr. B. I won that in a giveaway. And we have another new pet. It's a bit different. It is a bee named Bomb that Minimax summoned in as Thorns 250, and he lives right there, in there. So theoretically, if I place that down, he would be able to come out. So yeah, he's in those NBT tags somewhere. Also, we've expanded this a lot. It used to end right here, and now it goes all the way over here. And we are ready to start building our villager breeder. Right now we've got them right there. They're sleeping because they're lazy. Thanks, guys. So we're just gonna advance this to morning so they actually get up. We bought these guys from Cookies for 10 diamonds, I'm pretty sure. And then they kind of got snapped from existence, so I had to resummon them back in. And I transported them all the way to over here. We're going to need 6 villagers for what I want to do, because over here we're going to be building a self-sufficient villager breeder. Now this is a design by Impulse SV, and it's basically that but cloned 4 times. These are diamond-shaped modules, but I've cut it off here to conserve space. It's 23 by 23 design, and it should yield at least 10 villagers per hour, is the idea. So anyway, we're gonna grab some light gray glass and some dirt, and we're going to fill this in for potato planting places. Okay. Max just dumped a bunch of dirt on me. But anyway, we're here for a very good reason. And Max cannot catch a break from the phantoms. Anyway, I'm a very successful businessman. I'm not sure how someone took 5 out of a stack. But yeah, I've sold fireworks. I didn't actually expect these to sell as well as they did. The flight duration 2 obviously didn't sell, but the flight duration 3 is actually doing pretty good, and the flight duration 1 as well. Anyways, now the fields are laid with potatoes, and we can use the leftovers to feed these guys if they would wake up, which I can force them to if I sleep, but this is going to reset my spawn point. Pretty epic, I know. Last time, someone made an entire culture of potatoes from just a few. Didn't go so well, you know. Killed about 1 million people, but you know. It is what it is. I got people to create. Man, they really took all those potatoes, huh? Yeah, we want 6 of them, 4 in each quadrant, and then 2 in the middle, so that they can breed. And then the small guys can fall through these posts, and because there's beds surrounding it, they will be able to breed forever. The little guys will end up in here, and I'm not sure how a redstone block got there. But we have a minecart that will pick them up and take them wherever we want. Just gotta extend this track to our villager area, which we will hopefully get into a bit later on in this episode. I just noticed this guy walking around. Because we have so many villagers, they're starting to spawn cats now. Hey, oh. Never really tamed a cat. Alright, come on. Oh, that was easy. Nice eyes. What do we call him? Carl. How's it going, Carl? Alright, I guess that's good to have around for creepers. I'll probably just situate it. Oh, there you are. Over here, so that creepers don't get into these doorways. Now, theoretically, everything in my house should be spawn-proofed, but there is a very slight chance that I have missed something. So we are going to keep you right here, where you can blend into the quartz wall. Maybe we'll get another cat one day. They do tend to spawn quite frequently from villages. And let's see, how many do we got? We got 6 already. I didn't even AFK. So that's pretty epic. We just gotta transport them up here somehow. Alright, this can only end well. Come on, little guy. Oh. Alright. That's a problem. And so is that. Oh, are you following your child? That could work. Here, let's just put you in there. And then, wow. Aw, man. I gotta retill that. Alright, well, we got one. I suppose we'll just retill these all at the end of this. We can all get them just into the farm to begin with, and then don't go down there. Thanks. I suppose this makes a great time to demonstrate what... Come on, man. Are you... Alright. Maybe when it turns night, they'll all get back into bed, and I can retrap them all. Let's hope. This is spawn-proof, right? Yeah. Well, since this guy decide... Bro, what are you doing? Alright, now I really hope this place is spawn-proof. But... Oh, villagers. No, don't do it. No. No, please. You're not. Not yet. Come on. Man. This guy really doesn't want to get pushed into his quadrant. And if I... Are you kidding me? Guys, work with me here. Damn it. What am I gonna do with you? Oh, and now he finds the workstation. Oh, congratulations. Alright. That's 3 out of 4. Technically 4 out of 4 because of that guy. Which I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. Maybe he'll just wander into here by himself and fall down. Oh, do it, do it, do it. Yes! Winning. Kid just broke his legs and that's winning. Ah, man. Okay. Now we can get the final adult in that quadrant, which is going to be the hardest one. Hey, 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 what's happening over here? That's not supposed to... nope. Not again! Man, what is it with you? Alright, this bottom trapdoor is supposed to prevent that, but I don't know if they made a change in 1.16. If he can get down there, it shouldn't be much of a problem. But, excuse me, I'm trying to get through. But that's not guaranteed that he can get down there. So that's actually kind of a problem, because we don't want the middle people and the farmers to mix. All we want is the farmers to throw them potatoes. Okay. This is how... Nope, it's not how the farm's supposed to work. Never mind. Why are you doing that? What is happening? Okay, so it looked like it spawned on that kind this time, the villager. So if we go down there, there should be a third baby villager, and there is. So I guess that's okay, but we still don't want them to do that. It's quite a pickle, indeed. But the fact of the matter is, this kind of works, so we could leave it alone. Here, have some poisonous potatoes. I wonder what happens to poisonous potatoes in the villager's inventory, since they can't place them or really do anything with them. So would they just eventually get clogged up with poisonous potatoes if you left them for long enough? Maybe. I've been AFK in the area for just like a few minutes, maybe 20, and this is filling up quite a lot. Oh, and they're like throwing potatoes to each other in there, so they could possibly also be breeding in here, and it looks like they're breeding up there too. So that is a lot of villagers. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up with that. I can't get a good track on how many there are. Looks like 6 or 7. So yeah, that will be sufficient. I did see, yeah, over there. How did he get out? How? What are you doing, man? I have no idea how this guy got out. Maybe these guys bred and he spawned here? I don't know how that's possible, though. And all the 4 guys up here are still up and about, and they can't get out because everything's too high. So I legitimately have no idea. I don't know, we'll see. We haven't had any villagers spawn in here, so it looks like these guys have either stopped breeding with these guys, or they're all spawning there, which I am okay with. I don't know how this has happened, but 5 villagers have escaped. We've got 1, 2, 3, and there's a 4th one over there hiding, right there. And a 5th one behind this wall that had a bit of an accident with lava that I may or may not have been involved in. Anyway, these guys just keep phasing out of here somehow, or getting out in another way. I'm no idea how. It is bewildering to me. Anyway, we have this rail system that will transport them up here over our creeper farm to somewhere. We haven't decided yet, but it is to be determined. For now, they will stay in here and probably start dying of entity cramming. But what can you do? I guess transport them away, but that's no fun. Also, we do have a new texture pack. It's just vanilla tweaks again, but it's slightly different. We have the dark UI. I just prefer it because eyes hurt when bright. That made sense. Anyway, this is our new room. We have a floor in with basalt, and we are going to be using polished blackstone and warped stem. I keep wanting to say warped wood, so if I do say that, just know what I mean. So anyway, this floor is made up of a 3x3 pattern that keeps repeating. We have a shroom light in the center, pillars going all around, and then these in the corners, and it just repeats, forming this grid pattern where it actually looks like it's a 4x4 unit, but it's actually, odd based. So yeah, the idea is we have this, we're going to extend it a bit more this way, and then we're going to have villager trading stalls that are going to be 2x2. Man, not my day, huh? We're going to have it like this. We're going to have walls or slabs here, villagers will stand there. There'll be a bed here and a workstation there. And then we repeat this over and over and over until we get some kind of structure. But in an area like this, we're going to have a staircase up to the next level where we walk on top of these ones, and then we have another stall right here. So it's kind of like a pyramid, but instead of reaching one point, it just keeps expanding up, slopes up like that, and then like that, and then like that. So you'll get a good vision for it once we actually lay down some concrete blocks. To clarify on my previous statement, I guess it would be more an upside down pyramid, since the peak, or where it converges, would be below the bedrock, since we are so far down at y=8. But anyways, we have the progression of building a stall. So we have a 4x3 area right here that we clear out, put in the floor, we put in the walls and the roof, and the workstation and bed. Then, because villagers are actually really tall, we can use trapdoors to block their movement, since they cannot actually fit through this space, because a trapdoor puts you up an eighth of a block, about, and they cannot fit through that. So these are two finished cells. I've changed out the floor to give it a bit more character. Instead of having shroom lights everywhere, we're changing it out for a bit of basalt. And actually, the sideways and the upside texture meshes pretty well. I turned on F1 so you don't get that bounding box blocking it. Anyways, we got these in the corners to help light up this, and with some warped trapdoors to help cover it. Now these pillars are going to be a recurring theme throughout the build, hopefully. We're going to have some on top of these, hopefully right here, actually. So next, we have to work on the stairways up to the inverted pyramid. Oh yeah, I like that. It's all coming together. So we've built this staircase. It's just polished blackstone and some warped wood planks. And we have this cyan glass railing that goes around and connects to these warped stems that I've brought up and started here. Now, it does kind of suck that we can't cover this side with a trapdoor, or else the panes, won't connect. But I'm honestly not that bothered by it. It doesn't look half bad. We could put a trapdoor on this side, although I do kind of want to have a cyan carpet running through this. I might just leave it out on this block so we can appreciate the polished blackstone pattern here a bit more. And, the carpet's always good for lighting too, so we could hide some shroom lights or sea lanterns underneath so we can prevent mobs from spawning. Because these shroom lights don't cover enough area, unfortunately. Unless we added more pillars, but I think, for now, that is a good balance, especially since we're going to add more on the next layer. I'm out of wool, so I wasn't able to get any carpet in, but I've finished most of these stalls except for the lecterns, because I ran out of those, and I ran out of beds around here too. So, in general, we're just running short on resources, especially wool and, wood for making bookshelves, for making lecterns. But some of the villagers won't be librarians, so we will have other things in here like grindstones, smithing tables, maybe even composters for farmers, because you can get some pretty good trades from all sorts of guys. But for now, we just have the people like this. He's selling channeling, interesting. They're blocked off with basalt because this area is not finished, and should creepers or zombies or skeletons spawn, they would attack the villagers probably. So we're just gonna keep them blocked off for now. Anyways, that is it for today. We weren't able to finish this project, or two projects, the breeder and the storage for the villagers, but I guess we'll continue this later on. But next time we'll be doing something a bit different from this because, doing the same thing kind of gets repetitive. And I'm trying to format my videos in a bit of a different way. So anyway, until next time, bye for now.